Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another high-stakes episode of SWN. I'm MA Splinobi, and if you remember last time on SWN, we had an important match between the final Pam, our Purple Heart Champion, and Vriska Srod, which Vriska won, which is going to culminate tonight in a title match between Uthgerd the Unbroken, the champion, and Vriska Srod. Now, tonight's show is going to be a short one as, for some reason, our GM decided to only book 2 matches tonight. And there's the crowd going wild. Just excited to be here. I'm not sure what half of those signs say. I cannot see that far. And ironically, neither can our rep. But let's pretend I didn't say that. We're going to be starting up the show with a word from our #1 contender for the championship, Big Purp. Now, Big Purp was our original SWN champion before being dethroned by the heavy weapons guy. And I'm very excited to see how this goes, because tomorrow is the last chance for Big Purp to win the title back. The GM has been very lenient with Big Purp ever since he lost his title, giving him multiple rematches, and he drew the line tonight that if Big Purp loses, he goes to the back of the line. But he also added the last bonus that if Big Purp wins, there's no rematch clause for Heavy. Heavy goes to the back of the line. The GM being extremely lenient for Big Purp, and I can see why. They are both extremely powerful beings, and they must have some sort of respect for each other. Otherwise, this wouldn't keep happening. Here we go. Out comes Big Purp. Running up those stairs. He's real excited to be here. He's pumping up the crowd. You all know what I'm about. I'm about winning, plain and simple. I'm about to go out there giving 110% and walking away with a victory. And tonight, someone out there is going to learn that firsthand. Crowd with a "We're not worthy" chant. What next? There's a guy in back who thinks he's real funny. Well, this clown doesn't know what's about to hit him. He's gonna find out what happens to a smart-mouth punks who think they can go against the best in this business. The day of reckoning is about to dawn. He is real pumped up. He is ready to take down Heavy, as we all know who he's gonna call out. This is pretty much a guarantee. He wants that title back. If the only way to get it is what I want is to take this superstar out, then so be it. I want a match with the Heavy tonight, right here, right now. I want what you have, and if I have to beat you for it, then so be it. He wants the match tonight. I don't know if the GM's gonna want that. I think the crowd is chanting, "We want blood." Is the Heavy gonna come out? There he is! The Heavy coming out. Almost as if he's sick of this. Putting the microphone in his stomach. I don't know how he did that. Walking down the aisle to Big Purp, who seems very clearly ready to take him on. He really wants this. Heavy's gonna come out and say a few words. Maybe he's going to agree to the match. I don't know, if I were Heavy, I wouldn't want to give another match to Big Purp. He's given so many. Not only that, but he's already got 2 title matches coming up in 2 days. Heavy is almost shocked that he'd call him out. Before you go any further, you and me got something we need to clear up. They're either chanting "We want more" or "We want blood." And I really don't mind either. I could go for more, and I could definitely go for blood. I came out here to make things right tonight. For once, I want to put our differences aside and speak man to man, superstar to superstar. Heavy and Big Purp being kind of respectful to each other. I always give credit where credit is due. You can talk. You've got a way with words, my friend. But in life, there are talkers and there are doers. Now that you've shown the SWN universe which one you are, I'm going to show you which one I am. Heavy and Big Purp having a war of words here. Something different than what we've seen. Usually it's just been insults. I think we've heard enough out of you. You can talk all you want, but that does not mean anything in the SWN. The way we settle things is in the ring, one-on-one. You bring everything you got, and we'll see who the better man is. Oh, okay, now Heavy is done talking. Heavy is ready for a fight. I think Heavy wants to fight. Heavy's ready to fight. How's Big Purp gonna respond? Oh, you want to fight? Now you're speaking my language. Tell you what, why don't we do it big? Why don't we fight at the pay-per-view? Once and for all. Big Purp, you gotta realize, there's already a fight scheduled for the pay-per-view. Is Big Purp trying to get a title fight at the pay-per-view? Because does that mean he wants in on the pay-per-view fight too? He wants in at arcade mode. I've heard there's already been a fight scheduled, but Big Purp wants in. The pressure's been getting to you lately. Pressure is a dangerous thing, and not everyone can handle it. I've seen you make mistake after mistake. You're on a slippery slope, bro. Or I should say, comrade. Be very careful about your next step, because one wrong move and you might not like where you end up. Okay, so it sounds like Heavy is warning him that it'd be a bad idea to fight him again. He's trying to talk him out of even the pay-per-view, or even the title match next week. You can go on and on talking, but at this point, you're just delaying the inevitable. If you want to fight, then let's fight. I'm not a hard man to find, so anytime you want to get physical, all you have to do is say the words, and we can get it on. So maybe he's just agreeing to next week's fight? I don't know. Big Purp sure wants something different than what we thought. Maybe he wants in at the pay-per-view. Maybe we might delay the fight till the pay-per-view. It might become a multi-man contest, for all we know. Big Purp, if I were you, I would think twice about what you're really asking for. You've never fought a superstar like me before. It's long and hard. Think long and hard. Ask yourself if you're really ready for this. Whether you're really, truly ready. Come find me. I'll be ready and waiting for you. Big Purp seems to think he's got something in the bag here. Maybe he hasn't been using his full power. And if that's the case, Heavy has got to watch out, because these matches between them have been close. Heavy with his last words, no! Big Purp walking away. Big Purp with the last words in that promo, going away with the win. Big Purp goes away with the last word, and I think he wants in at arcade mode. And that would be up to the GM, but I would be surprised if he could not talk the GM into letting him in. So we'll see what happens. Heavy could be in big trouble here. Let's move on to our first match of the night. Very excited about this. We have Yoshikage Kira, one of the best wrestlers on the roster, versus Richie. Richie, Diedrick, our first ever 30-man Royal Rumble winner. And our current British champion. Currently tied for most defenses. Very excited to see how this goes, because these are two people with very high prestige in SWN. Considering Kira, even in his short time here, has risen to the ranks that he has. And Richie has been here since the Tornado Tag Team Tournament, where he tag-teamed with Mr. Peanut in Mutual Suicide and got to the semifinals before being beaten by, I believe, Slaughter with a Smile. Which, actually, Jeff the Killer was actually in that as well. So Jeff and Richie actually do have some history. Unless they were beaten... No, they weren't beaten by the Dream Team. The Dream Team was beaten in the semifinals as well. Richie was at... Yeah, he was actually beaten by Jeff's team, which also included the Joker, who was no longer cleared to compete ever since the steroid incident. But, little fun fact, Richie actually ate Mr. Peanut. As it turns out, he is no longer allergic to peanuts, so he decided their group, after being attacked, let's put it this way, after being betrayed by Mr. Peanut, Richie just ate him. He's no longer allergic to peanuts, so he didn't die, but he killed Mr. Peanut. So Mr. Peanut is no longer a character in SWN, and don't ask for him back. I'm not gonna put him back. Let's get the match started. I don't want to hear any shit about Mr. Peanut now in this chat. And the boos go down. Everyone knows what Yoshikage Kira did. Here he comes now. Oh, I gotta get announcements out. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and I believe it's an Extreme Rules match. Did it say it was Extreme Rules? Yeah, and it's Extreme. And is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Morio, Japan, weighing in at 143 pounds, Yoshikage Kira. Yoshikage Kira, still just as terrifying, even in this form. Here we go. Here he comes. Here's the British Championship. Making his way to the ring, his opponent from Minnesota, weighing in at 128 pounds, he is your British champion, Richie Homeboy Diedrick. Here comes Richie now in that edgy outfit, doing a weird dance. He's also got a gun holster with no gun. Not exactly the most interesting of fashion choices. I'll have to talk to Richie about that. I know Richie personally. He is doing a really strange dance. Coming out, going up to the top rope, Richie Diedrick. It's been a long time since Richie has been in this ring. Crowd is loving every second of it. Richie, a very popular face in this company. Kira, a very dastardly heel, considering he's, you know, a murderer. Same face syndrome here. Let's go. Oh my god, I just realized his shirt still says Abercrombie on it. He's still wearing the same brand even after like 3 years. Oh my god, I don't even remember what that move is called. Starting off with a good mark. Richie with the kick, getting out of that. Oh my god, a spinning uppercut by Richie. Following a double stomp to the chest. And a kick down. Richie trying to take Kira down a peg. Oh, kicked him down again. Oh, I thought he was going to kick him down a third time. Richie with the military press into a knee. Into some sort of a breaker. Wrenching on the neck now. Richie firmly in control with... I'm not sure what the 92 on his back means, but, you know. Definitely not his birthday, that's for sure. Definitely not how old he is, either. Richie's not 92. Slam back to the canvas, that bloody canvas. Kira's probably very used to seeing that much blood. Richie going to the top rope. I'm getting a virus on my computer. Richie going up. Oh my god, I think that was a big uppercut. But it was very close. Richie almost botched that. Going in for a cover. 1, 2. Very quick 2 count. Kira having some trouble getting out of this. Elbow to the head. Bionic elbow there. Lifting him up into a knee smash. Stomping on the side. Richie has a lot to prove here. It's been a long, long time since Richie has been in the spotlight. Ever since his Royal Rumble win almost 3 years ago. With that inverted suplex. A deadlift inverted suplex there. Richie with a European uppercut. I don't think I have a name for that. Oh, Kira with a spinning side kick to get out of that. Richie was setting up there for what I believe was a neutralizer because he doesn't have a moveset yet. No, I gotta ask Richie what he wants. Up. Big power slam. Well, actually, no, I don't think that was a power slam. I think that was a scoop slam. Yeah, scoop slam. I'm going to say that's what it was. Into a suplex. Kira now in control. Kira taunting him. It's never been one of Kira's things to try and draw attention. Oh, jeez, hold on. I accidentally answered the call for a second there. I told Michael Cole not to bring his phone. Here it goes! Richie going in for the neutralizer. Sends him down. Richie going for a cover. 1, 2, 3, that's it! Richie proving that he isn't just a one-win wonder. Completely wipes the floor with what we believe was the #1 wrestler in all of SWN. That uppercut didn't even hit his face. Richie making his name once again known. Kira is going to need an ambulance, maybe. Well, I shouldn't have used that pun yet. What the hell's wrong with Richie's eye? I just realized. Does he have a zombie eye? Maybe he's still allergic. Anyway, let's move on to our main event. As we go on to see who will win the SWN Purple Heart Championship between the challenger Vriska Circuit and the champion Uthgerd. This has been building now for a while, this three-way rivalry between Lulin, Chi, Vriska, and Uthgerd. Uthgerd got her title shot, but was thrown into a triple threat between the other two, and actually won the title there. But after another triple threat, Vriska won her chance at the title between the final Pam and Uthgerd. After the final Pam had seemingly had it won, and then Vriska went in and stole the final pin from the final Pam. So now Vriska has a chance to win her original title back from Uthgerd, but Uthgerd isn't going to be alone, as she's bringing her brother Luca to maybe put an edge in her corner. Luca, as we know, doesn't exactly have the same intentions as Uthgerd. Uthgerd wants to win for honor. Luca, I'm sure, wants to win by any means necessary. So it's going to be very interesting to see what kind of a role Luca plays in this match. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Purple Heart Championship. Wow. Lights sure are going. Here she comes now. She was our original champion until she lost it to Lulin Chi, who then lost it to Uthgerd. Uthgerd, our current champion. Those three are still currently engrossed in a rivalry that could end worlds. Between a god Tyr, the daughter of a god, and a godly strong beast of a woman. This is insanity. And we're gonna see who goes on to arcade mode. Who goes on to arcade mode right now between these two. Crowd's starting to cheer. Here she comes now. She's accompanied by her brother Luca. There's the Purple Heart Champion glitching through her armor. Yes, remember to @potato if you want to tweet at Uthgerd. She seems like she doesn't even need her brother's help, to be honest. If I had to guess, Uthgerd, I'm scared of Uthgerd. Just because in a past life, I knew Uthgerd. I knew Uthgerd a lot. I knew Luca a lot. I definitely had 4 legs, but I don't want to talk about it. You can see that on Luca's channel. But Uthgerd, she has nothing on her mind but victory. She is ready to defend her title for them. Is it the first time? I don't think it's the first time. It's probably the first time. Doesn't matter. I really should do my research for it. Luca clapping really, like, douchily for Uthgerd. And this is a classic moment between the two, as he is calling for Uthgerd to do all the work as he stands on the outside. This is for the Purple Heart Championship. Ref holds up the belt. I thought there would be introductions, but I guess not. There's Vriska. There's Uthgerd accompanied by Luca. Let's throw the match together. I don't know what that means, but Vriska with the first hit. Is he going for a frickin' pedigree? No, going for a pedigree backbreaker. An underhook backbreaker there. Stomp to the faceplate. Lining up the kick. No, it's a knee. Oh my god, right to where you don't want to be kicked. Uthgerd's up again. With an uppercut. Uthgerd's ready this time, just the Irish whip. Oh, hits her with a suplex of her own! A taste of her own medicine, perhaps. Try and take out the arms. Uthgerd can't hit a suplex without that arm strength. As RVD would say, you gotta have that arm strength. Alright, Vriska making her way around, possibly gonna go up. Oh no, she's taunting, giving Uthgerd time to recover. But it was a short taunt, which gives Vriska enough time to hit another move. Looks like it's gonna work. Oh, overhead toss. Vriska stomps to get Uthgerd up into a seated position. It's gonna hit a... Oh my god, gonna hit... I don't even know what that was. Uthgerd with an uppercut to get out of that. Oh, and a lower drop kick by Uthgerd. A devastating lower drop kick. That could break someone's leg. Getting her in an arm bar here. Trying to just yank the arm out of the socket. Uthgerd, oh my god, Uthgerd going up to the second rope. This is something we don't usually see. Uthgerd is not a high flyer, especially not in that armor. Oh, Hurricane Rana by Uthgerd! Hurricane Rana by Uthgerd! Holy crap! Imagine all that steel wrapping around your head and flinging you from that distance. Uthgerd should not be able to hit a Hurricane Rana. Another reversal by Uthgerd into the corner. Hits a drop kick. Oh, just a slap with those steel gauntlets. Getting her into that headlock with her legs. Vriska getting out of it. They both get up at the same time. Who's going to get the first one? It's Uthgerd. Gets her in a headlock. Big elbow to the back of the head. Uthgerd wanted to get her in the corner again. Lifting her up to the top rope. What could we see here? Oh, Uthgerd going up. Uthgerd going up. Arm drag off the top. 1, 2. No, at a 2 count. Uthgerd hasn't hit any of her moves yet. Speaking of which, I should probably pull those up. Big drop kick to Uthgerd, or not to Uthgerd, to Vriska there. Here we go. They're right next to each other, so. Got her in another armbar, trying to just yank that arm out. We can see Uthgerd going for something here. Nope, going right back into that corner. Uthgerd really trying to play those turnbuckles. Another drop kick, this time to the back. Giving herself a little time to recover. Luca has not even had to do anything yet, which, you know, is right in his comfort zone. Uthgerd recovers first. Oh, and a kick to the face with those steel-toed... what are those called? They're not boots. Oh, well, I don't care. Just wrenching on that back there with each just painful, stiff strike. Oh, going for it! Potato number 1! Doesn't look like she's done either. There's the first potato we saw this match with a spinning leg drop. That was a cool one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. She's going to try and hit it. She's got her. She's got her locked in. Hits the Uthgate. Greaves, thank you. Going in for the cover. We can see a squash. 2, 3, that's it. And still, your Purple Heart champion, Uthgerd the Unbroken. Uthgerd holding nothing back. Vriska was not at all ready for this. This show was... It definitely was a pre-pay-per-view show, that's for sure. Definitely felt like a real show. But it really just showed us how dominant some of these people are. Vriska came in thinking this would be an easy win, and absolutely just let go of the match. There's Uthgerd with her title. She deserves it. That was... Okay, licking her lips, that was a little weird, but... I went through a whole Uthgerd match without mentioning how her boobs jiggle even though they're in armor. Anyway, that was our show. If you want to see more, head on over to my channel at Splinobi at youtube.com and go see the rest of the force, such as Luca or Ginger or Boy, also on YouTube. They're on a sidebar. Make sure to follow if you want to be alerted whenever I'm streaming. And I will see you in the next episode at the Go Home Show for Arcade Mode, where we may see Heavy versus Big Purp 3. Who knows what we'll see, in fact. It's the Go Home Show for a pay-per-view. I'm Splinobi for the Splinobi Wrestling Network, and we will see you next time.